If any guys want to date me, now became buy one, get four free, you know. Hi, my name is Jasmine. 2 divorces and 4 children later, this is how I find strength to raise my 4 children. I was 23 when I met my husband, so we dated for about a year and we got married. Shortly after, the kids arrived. Marissa, my eldest, and my number 2, Sandra. It was actually a fairy tale wedding that turned out into a marriage that's filled with lots of anger. So we split after that. At that point in time, when I left, the decision that I made, no, I did not consider if it was best for my kids. I wasn't sure at that point in time if what I'm going to do is the right path. But one thing I know for sure is they need their mother. I still thought that I could do everything and we just went off. Then reality sets in. I found that I needed to keep my job because I needed the money. After work now, I have to scoot and drive really quickly to the childcare center to pick them up by a certain time. That's one thing I constantly remember is paying fines to the childcare center because every other day I'm late. At 28, I met my second husband. We dated for a couple of times. I found that I was pregnant with my twins. There were 2 that is bubbly and jumping and living, and then there are 2 that's in the tummy which I don't know what to do with it. I went to look for their father. And he said that, okay, let's try, raise the kids together. Subconsciously, I guess my actions shows that I'm probably looking for another father. You enter into a marriage wanting that person to provide for you. So that's where everything goes wrong. So we decided to go our separate ways. So 4 children in their preschool years, I'm the mother and the father to the girls. And at that point, what is the best interest of the children is to raise them up like they are in a normal family. In a day when the kids are awake, I actually portray a very strong character because I know I need to be strong for them and I do not want them to grow up with a chip on the shoulder. Yeah. And then in the night, I will hide behind and cry lah. That's what I do. And then the kids were growing up and they were beginning to be very challenging. It just gets too overwhelming when I'm working and then my helper will call and school will call, the childcare will call. In my early years, I take it out on the kids. I became like a terrible tiger mother. I was afraid that they will slack back. I want them to do well in school. I don't want my girls to go through the challenges that I faced. I want them to do better than me. Looking back, I think I was a kid, you know, a kid raising the kids. So I kind of like grew up with them, I think. Thankfully, my tiger mom life did not last too long, you know. Rather than just a mother who is a carer, a playmate, I became one that they could confide in me. In motherhood, I'm required to have a heart that is filled with guilt, but at the same time, it is filled with happiness and joy, a heart that is filled with love. For my children, I hope that they would find their soulmate and have a blissful marriage, have plenty of children, because I'm looking forward to having grandchildren. To all single parents, so long as whatever you do is based on the best interests of your children, you will never go that wrong. I have 4 intelligent, beautiful adults. So there's really nothing to be embarrassed